It's me, L Teddy 27, Angry Teacher Chronicles, all that stuff. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. And this is Love and Hip Hop New York, Season 10, Episode 6. 6. All right, so let me start off, y'all. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Y'all know this is Love and Hip of the entire Love and Hip Hop franchise. New York is the one that's the most problematic because it's so boring. Of all of the Love and Hip Hops, it's the one that's the most boring. It's so hard to get through. I'm trying, y'all. I haven't given up yet, but I'm trying. Dear God. Let's get through this. Let's get through it. So we start off where we left off last episode with this meetup with Jonathan, Sin, Jonathan, and Erica. And they're trying to talk it out, this, that, and the third. Sin walks out. She has a phone call. Jonathan talks to Erica. He says, oh, you know, her and Joe, they still have feelings, history, baby involved, this, that, and the all of this stuff. Erica backpedals and pussy pops and all of that stuff and apologizes. This, that, and the third. I really wasn't caring. This was like, so what? That's kind of how I felt about this whole scene. I was just like, so what? I was like, who was that? Wasn't that Sierra? Woo, woo, Wasn't that? Wait, no, Sierra was featured on it. That wasn't her song. And Quiet as It's Kept, that's her only good song. And that wasn't even her song. Whatever. Um, yeah, I didn't care. And then we see Yandy is out with her kids. Mandisi calls her on the phone, and he tells her that she can expect him to be getting out of jail soon and coming home. And one thing I did like that she talked about was she was saying, yeah, he's coming home, and the kids have to get back acclimated with him. But she said he and I have to work back on us and building back our relationship as well, because when somebody's gone for that amount of time, you grow apart, and so they have to get back to where they were and get used to dealing with each other again. I mean, I don't know. This whole episode, I'm trying, y'all. This whole episode is so hard to get through. And I know some of you all who watch me, some of my subscribers, are secretly and quietly hoping and praying for me to get to the point where I just walk out on another video. I'm not walking out. I'm not going to give y'all that satisfaction anymore. But some of y'all are praying to the reality TV gods that I get so angry and frustrated that I just walk out again on another video. I'm not walking out. Dear Lord. Oh, dear God. Anyway, so Jenna Ski, we see her and she's doing this photo shoot. And Rich Dollars is there, and she says that basically she's going to be working exclusively with Rich Dollars now. And so Rich Dollars took it upon himself to invite Fresher to said photo shoot. So Jenna Ski can let him know right then and there that she would not be working with him no more. She will only be working with Rich Dollars. And she does this. And Fresher then goes on this whole thing talking about they're going to pay for this. How? Bitch, you can't even pay your rent, or you can't even pay I can't even say you can't even pay the artists because you ain't got no artists. Okay? They going to pay for what? I mean, who are you? Again? I guess. Safari is at this photo shoot for the cover of his EP. Erica is there. Apparently, she picked out his whole look that he has on. It was all right. It was kind of cute. I don't know. I'm wondering what type of songs are going to be on this EP, and do they go with what he has on? Because what he had on to me didn't really go with a rap album cover. But like I said, I might need to know what songs are on the EP. Tahiri comes, and Erica tells her about the meetup with Sin and Jonathan, the one that we didn't care about. Then Safari and Sin, not Sin, dear Lord, Erica, there we go. They discuss having a bachelor and bachelorette party. The bachelorette party is going to be called Deep Inside. The bachelor party is going to be called Rock Hard. And they're going to be side by side. Now, if this ain't the... this is a recipe for disaster, okay? Because you don't want to know what goes on. Listen, advice for people getting married and having bachelor and bachelorette parties. If you're going to have one, don't ask what happened, okay? If you having a bachelor or bachelorette party, if you're the bachelor and you're having a bachelor party, don't invite none of the wives, none of your wife's relatives or friends to that bachelor party. Only invite your people, your boys, who you know you can trust. Same thing with the wife. If you're having a bachelorette party, don't invite none of your husband's friends or relatives. Have it for just you and your girls. Because the things that happen at a bachelor and bachelorette party are seedy and salacious at best. They're supposed to be. And I don't understand why people get all upset and in their feelings about it. But anyway, that's not here or there. This is a recipe for disaster. I knew that all before it even happened. Like that was just not smart. That was just not smart at all. So then we see Fresher meet up with his wife. I can't think of the girl's name. His wife. I don't remember her name. I don't know. Anyway, he tells her that he's no longer working with Y'all, I'm sorry. Shit, I almost said snoring. I'm yawning just looking at my own comments on this boring mess. Anyway, he tells his wife, I still, y'all, don't believe they really married. I think that's his girl. I don't think they really married. I would just like to know. Because I'm keep in my notes putting wife in quotation mark. Because I really don't feel like they married. I just don't. But anyway, he tells her that, you know, he's no longer working with Jenna Ski, that she's going to be working with Rich. Then she brings up to him some chick named Jada, who's been in her DM telling her that Fresher owes her $60,000. She done basically already come to terms with the fact that, yeah, you must be fucking her. And then she says she's not letting him back in the house. Rich Dollars then meets up with Safari at the gym. They have a good man-to-man conversation. You know what I'm saying? One man talking to another grown man. And they had a nice, good grown man conversation. I liked that part. Yandy then meets with her mother-in-law, Mandisi's mother. And she tells her that Mandisi is coming home. Then they started talking something about whether or not a felon. She was hearing rumors that a felon couldn't stay in the house with a foster child. But my point is this. Okay, I know there's some agency or some person that is over the foster program and is the person that, you know how with the foster homes, they have to come and check and so forth. You have somebody who you have to, you know, report to because those kids still belong to the state. But my point is this. Don't you think, because it doesn't look like as soon as she got off the phone with Mandisi, she went over there with Mandisi's mom to tell her. And they went out on a shopping excursion or whatever. Anyway, my point is, in this interim time frame, between you finding out and you telling your mother-in-law, couldn't you have locked the call to the powers that be and ask this question and not come there talking about, I heard a rumor about this? Like, you needed to go to her with a clear answer, and it was probably very easy to get. You probably could have Googled that. Just Whatever. And then she was like, well, I got to figure out what to do about, because I love Trinity or whatever the girl, Infinity, something, whatever the girl name is. And I love Mendici. There's nothing to figure out. That's your husband. And the thing about it is, if I don't know the state laws, but I would venture to guess that since that's your husband and y'all and married couples live together, when these people find out that you're married, that your husband that you're married to and live with is a felon, they're gonna move and that's a rule that you can't have a felon in the same house with a foster child. They're gonna move that child out. Even if they didn't, that's not a hard decision for you to make. That is your husband. That ain't a hard decision to make. Whatever. Fresh's wife meets up with this chick, Jada. The chick, the chick said, oh, I noticed how after he took my money, you all of a sudden got a new body and a new face. Child, they done spent the people's money on plastic surgery, honey. She then had receipts for when Fresher called for the fact that Fresher was sleeping with her. A mess. Then we go to the bachelor and bachelorette party. And they're on two sides. Like there's it's one building but one room and then another room. Safari's party is a sausage fest. Okay? It's nothing but dudes in there. Ain't even no strippers. How you have a bachelor party and no strippers? How your bachelor party called Rock Hard and it's a bunch of dudes in there that are professing to be straight? Now, I'm here for all parts of what Safari got going on downstairs. If it's going to be Rock Hard, we are here for all of it. But that wasn't going on. Erica's party is off the chain. Baby, she got male and female strippers, honey. It is going down over there. So then Rich Dollaz comes. They find out, it gets word to them. See, this is why they shouldn't have had parties side by side. Because if you had your party at one place, she had her party at one place, this wouldn't have happened. But anyway, Rich Dollaz comes to, because Safari invited Rich Dollaz to his party. Because they ain't got no beef with each other. It gets over to the girl side that they invited, that Rich Dollaz is there. Erica gets in her feelings. Like 5 or 6 of those girls go over there to try and confront, not Erica, but the girls that are friends with Erica goes over to the men's side to confront Safari about Rich Dollaz being there. And I was with Safari on this, like, who the fuck? Like, y'all coming to check. If y'all don't get away from me, okay. But then Erica comes and basically shuts this shit down. So Safari got to tell Rich Dollaz, nah, bro, she having an issue, and Safari was like, cool, I'll go, ain't no problem, ain't no smoke, no pressure. Because the party was dead as fuck anyway. And, yeah, so Erica shut it down. I mean, it's all stupid to me. There is no reason at all that they should have had these two parties right next door to each other. None. But if you like it, I love it. If it's good for you, it's great for me. Anyway, they go in the bathroom and they start talking. She yelling and he trying to calm her down. They talking. Safari gets frustrated. Erica is mad. She crying. He mad and frustrated. He leaves. And basically he's having he's questioning or having doubts about the wedding at this point, which is like the next day. I think we all know they're gonna get married. But anyway, that's where it goes off. And that was Love and Hip Hop New York. See what I said? This shit was boring. I said, I don't even know how I got this long of a video out of this. But it is what it is. We'll be back next week. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.